we can podcast and things. Ramayana, Ramayana. Mute.
Okay, everyone, can you all hear me?
Yes.
Everyone,
Why
can
are you speaking in Telugu? I know that language. Yes. Yes.
Okay, I'll talk in English. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll talk in English. All right, everyone. Today we're going to talk about the Valmiki Ramayana. Okay? So far we talked about many of the avatars of Lord Vishnu. We started out with Matsya, who's a fish, Kurma, who's a turtle, Varaha, who is a boar, Matsya, Kurma, Varaha, Nrsimha, who is a lion, Vamana, who holds an umbrella. He pushed down Bali Maharaj. Parushurama, who holds an axe and he killed all the evil people. Remember, we talked about all of that? Now we're
Yeah.
going to talk about Lord Rama. Okay? So, Lord Rama has a long story. In fact, the Valmiki Ramayana has 24,000 verses. It's a lot of verses, right? It's a huge story. So that's why we say Hari Ananta, Hari Katha Ananta, right? The story of Rama is so big. So, Narsimha's story, for example, we just said Narsimha came, he killed Hiranyakashipu, he protected Prahalad, and then he went, right? But Rama's story is not like that. There are a lot of twists, there are a lot of turns, there are so many things that are happening. So I'm going to go very slow, okay? We're going to slowly build up the story. What happened? How did it happen? We're going to get into all those rich, juicy details, okay? So let's jump right in. Let's talk about Valmiki Ramayana.
Just drop me. Read it, bro.
Okay. I wanted to go over my summary for today. What are we going to talk about? First, we're going to talk about the story of Valmiki. Okay, Valmiki is the author of the Ramayana. He wrote the book. Remember, Vyasa wrote the Bhagavatam and Mahabharata, right? Vyasa is the author of that book. But Valmiki is a new author we're going to talk about. Okay? Then we're going to talk about how special Lord Rama is. So, Lord Rama is known to have 16 special things about him. But today we're going to talk about 5 special things. And we're going to give some examples from Rama's life. And then we're going to set the stage. We're going to talk about Ayodhya, the city of Lord Rama. Okay, now let's jump right in. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to do our pranama mantras. We're going to offer our namaskarams to all the great personalities since we are starting the discussion of the Valmiki Ramayana. So first, we offer our obeisances to Lord Vinayaka. Om Sri Mahaganadipataye Namaha. Okay, I'll say the verses quickly, then I will have you say the verse with me for Hanuman and for Valmiki. I want us to learn and know the meaning of those verses since they're so beautiful. Okay, so I'll say these quickly and then we'll go slow. Shuklam Baradharam Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasanna Dhyayet Sarva Shantaye. नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्. I'll tell you the meaning of this verse, okay? Apadamapa hartaram. Rama removes all your problems. He takes away all the difficulties and the sadness that comes into your life. Apadamapa hartaram. Then he's Dataram Sarvasampadam. He gives you everything that you need. You all live in a beautiful home. You have food to eat. You have friends to play with. You have your parents who take such good care of you. All of that is given to you by Lord Rama. So Apadam Apahartaram, he takes away your problems. And Dataram Sarvasampada. He gives you all the things that you need. Lokabhiramam Sri Ramam Bhuyo Bhuyo Namamyaham. So I offer my namaskarams to Lord Rama, who is the king of the whole wide world. He's the king. He's Lord Rama. Ramo Vigrahavan Dharma. Now I'm going to say this verse, okay? And I'll want you all to repeat after me. First, what I'll do is I'll say the verse and I'll tell you the meaning, and then we'll say it together. मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूतमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि. Okay, what does this even mean? What is this verse? It's about Lord Hanuman. So we have to offer our namaskarams to Lord Hanuman before we start talking about the Ramayana, because Hanuman is such an important character in this story. So Manojavam Marutatulya Vegam means Hanuman is so fast. When he flies, you're like, whoa, where'd he go? He's so fast. Manojavam means he's faster than the mind. You know, when we think, we'll think 100 thoughts. Today we'll think about a dinosaur. Next second we'll think about a monkey. Then we'll think about a giraffe. Our mind is jumping. Just as fast as our mind jumps, just like that Hanuman flies. He's super fast. Marutatulya Vegam. He's faster than the wind. Jitendriyam. He has no distractions. So let's say you're doing your homework, okay? You're doing your homework, and then a friend comes and says, hey, let's play. Now we'll be like, yeah, let's go play. But Hanuman is very focused, no distractions. He says, no, 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 wait, I have to finish my work. Then I'll come play with you, right? That's what Hanuman does. That's why we say, Rama Kaj Karibe ko Atura. Hanuman, when he was flying across the ocean to find Mother Sita, he's searching, where is Sita? Where is Sita? He's really focused. Some people said, why don't you take a break? Take some rest, drink some water. And Hanuman says, no, I have to find Mother Sita. I have to do Rama's karya. I have to do Rama's job. I have to find Mother Sita. So he's not distracted, he's focused. Jitendriyam buddhimatam varishtham. He's very wise. He knows what to say. He knows how to speak to people. He knows how to behave. He's very wise. Buddhimatam varishtham. Vatatmajam Vanarayutamukyam Sri Ramadhutam Shirasanamami. He's the best of all the Vanaras. Vanaras are like the monkeys, right? He's the best. Sri Ramadhutam Shirasanamami. I do my namaskarams to Rama's messenger. Messenger is like a friend. Rama's Duta, Rama's messenger. I do my namaskarams to him. All right, we'll say it one word at a time, okay? Manojavam.
Manojam.
Okay, we'll start a little smaller. Mano.
Mano.
Javam.
Javam.
Maruta.
Maruta.
Tulya.
Tulya.
Ve- yeah. Vegam.
Vegam.
Okay, we'll start over, okay? Mano.
Mano.
Javam.
Jam.
Javam.
Javam.
Maruta.
Maruta. Maruta.
Tulya.
Tulya.
Vegam.
Vegam.
Jitendriyam.
Jitendriyam.
Buddhi.
Buddhi.
Matam.
Matam. Matam.
Varishtham.
Varishtam.
Vatat.
Vatat.
Majam.
Majam. Dinosaur.
You can watch this.
Vanara.
Vanara.
Yuta.
Buddha.
Mukhyam.
Mukyam.
Sri Rama.
Sri Rama.
Dutam.
You could dance.
Dutam.
Shirasa.
Sirasa.
Namami.
Namami.
Very good, everyone. Now I'll ask everyone to mute, okay? Now we're going to offer our namaskarams to Hanuman. Okay.
Hanuman.
Yes, Hanuman.
That's not a
Now we will offer our namaskarams to the author of the Ramayana. He's the person who wrote the book. Now I'm sure you've all been to a library, right? You see so many books in the library. But even older than all those books is the Ramayana, the Valmiki Ramayana. And it was written by Valmiki. So that's why it's called the Adi Kavyam. It is the first book to ever be written in the whole wide world. Okay? Now, there's a beautiful verse where we do our namaskarams to Valmiki Maharshi because he did such a big favor on all of us by writing the Ramayana. Because he wrote the book, now we know the story of Rama and we know how to take the lessons from Rama's life and implement it in our own life. Okay? So, Kujantam, I'll say it first actually.
Something on your laptop. Mommy, I want to send it for you.
Is it okay if everyone mutes themselves? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Sorry about that. Kujantam Rama Rameti Madhuram Madhuraksharam Aruhya Kavita Shakham Vande Valmiki Kokilam. Okay, so everybody, there's something called a kokila pakshi. Okay, there's a kokila bird. It has such a sweet, beautiful voice. You know, when you hear the chirping of the kokila, you're like, wow, it's so beautiful, right? So when Valmiki chants the names of Rama, he says Rama Rameti. When he chants the names of Rama, it sounds like a beautiful bird. That's how beautiful it is. It's like chirping of a bird. So Kujantam Rama Rameti. Madhuram Madhuraksharam.
Wait, is it like you want to hear it forever for your whole life?
Yeah, exactly. You're like, wow, I want to keep hearing it. It's so beautiful. You know, I'll request the parents, you know, when at home, when after this class, you can have them listen to a YouTube recording of a kokila bird. They'll know how sweet the kokila bird sounds. So Kujantam Rama Rameti. He's chirping Rama Rama. Madhuram Madhuraksharam. So sweet. Aruhya Kavita Shakham Vande Valmiki Kokilam. Valmiki is like a bird and he's sitting on a branch of poetry. Kavita Shakham. And we're saying Namaskarams. Vande Valmiki Kokilam.
I
Namaskaram.
thought they didn't have any paper.
So they would write on leaves. They would write on leaves. They didn't have paper like us, but they had something else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, good question. All right, so let's say it together, okay? Kujantam
Kunjantam
Rama
Rama
Rameti
Rameti
Madhuram
Madhuram
Madhuraksharam
Madhuraksharam
Madhur
Raksharam
Madhur actually I'll say it together. Madhuraksharam
Madhuraksharam
Aruhya
Aruhya
Kavita
Kavita
Shakham
Shakam
Vande
Vande
Valmiki
Valmiki
Kokilam.
Kokilam
So Valmiki is like a bird. He's chirping Rama Rama. But Valmiki is also like a lion. Valmiki Muni Simhasya Kavita Vanacharinaha Shunvan Rama Kathanadam Konu Yati Param Gatim. Valmiki is like a lion. He's roaring the names of Lord Rama. He's telling everyone, you chant Rama, you chant Rama, you chant Rama. He's roaring and telling everyone, you have to chant the names of Lord Rama and listen to the stories of Lord Rama. So that is Valmiki. Okay, so now let's start out. First of all, who is this Valmiki? What's his story? Where did he come from? All right, so long, long ago, Valmiki had a different name. Okay? had a different name. So he looks like a rishi, right? He looks like a sage. He's meditating, he's doing tapas, he's writing a book, like a very nice person. But Valmiki used to be named Ratnakara. So I'm going to call Valmiki Ratnakara now, okay? Everybody's on the same page? Valmiki is Ratnakara. So Ratnakara used to live in a forest, okay? And he was actually a
Okay.
robber. He was a thief, and he was also a murderer. He would kill people. Okay, so when he lived in a forest and he would hide behind the trees, he would sit up in the trees. And then when he saw people walking through the forest, oh, they're just, walking along, Ratnakara would jump down and he'd take out a knife and he'd say, "Hands up, give me all your money, give me all your money." And then people would get so scared. And if they said, "No, I don't want to give you my money," he would take a knife and he'd kill them. So Ratnakara was a very mean person. He wasn't very nice. People were so scared of Ratnakara because he would, if he didn't kill them, if they said, "Okay, take my money," he would take their bangles, take their jewelry, take all their money, and then he'd say, "It's mine." And then he'd kick them out. So Ratnakara was a mean person. Okay, so he would steal and then he would kill people. So one day, a great rishi by the name Narada Maharshi, is walking into the forest. Do we all know who Narada is? He chants Narayana, Narayana. He plays
Yes.
veena, right?
Yes.
We know Narada. He's a very special person. He's a divine
Yeah.
personality. Yes. So Narada is walking through the forest. And then all of a sudden, Ratnakara jumps out of the tree and he starts running with his knife and he says, "Give me all your money." And Narada says, "Excuse me, who do you think you are? I don't have any money. I don't have anything to give you. I'm just a saint. I just have this veena and I chant Narayana, Narayana." Ratnakara says, "Who do you think you are? You come to my forest? Give me all that you have." Narada says, "Really, I don't have anything." Then Narada says to Ratnakara, "Do you think you're doing the right thing? Are you making the right choices?" Ratnakara is shocked because usually whenever anyone comes to Ratnakara, when anyone talks to him, he gets everyone's scared of him. They get so scared. Oh, I'm so sorry. What do you want? What do you want? But Narada wasn't like that. He was very brave. He was very confident. And Ratnakara said, "I'm holding a knife. Aren't you scared of me?" And Narada said, "Nope, I'm not scared of you. Narayana is protecting me. God is protecting me." But who is protecting you? Are you doing the right thing, Ratnakara? You're killing all these people. You're stealing all their money. Your mind is so dirty. Like, have you seen a dirty dish before and your parents wash the dish to make it clean? Your mind is dirty like a dish. You can't use it. You have to clean it before you eat on it, right? Just like that, Ratnakara's mind is all messy and dirty, and he has so many sins. Sins means mistakes. You've done so many mistakes, so many sins in your life. Who do you think is going to help you? Do you think God will protect you? And then Ratnakara starts to think. He said, you know, I don't know. Narada said, "Why are you doing all this?" And then Ratnakara said, "Well, I need all this money so I can take care of my family." Narada said, "Okay, you're taking care of your family, you're taking care of your wife and your kids. Will they share the mistake? Will they share your blame? It's your fault that you're killing these innocent people, but is it also their fault? Will they share the sin with you?" Ratnakara says, "Yes, they'll share the sin with me. I think so. I'm doing it for them." Then Narada says, "I don't think so. I think you should go ask them." Ratnakara says, "Really? You think I should go ask them?" Narada says, "Yeah, I think you should go ask them." So Ratnakara goes to his home. He goes to his hut. So remember, he's living in a forest, so he's living in a small hut. And he goes to his wife and he says, "My wife, can you tell me, will you share the sin? I killed so many people. So half the mistake is mine, half the mistake is yours. Will you share with me the mistake?" Then the wife says, "No, why should I share with you? I'm not sharing with you." Ratnakara says, "Why? I'm doing this all for you and the kids." The wife said, "No, you killed them. It's your mistake. It's your fault. I didn't ask you to kill them." Then Ratnakara starts thinking. He said, uh-oh, I've really made a mistake. Nobody is willing to share the mistake with me. Everybody's saying it's my fault. And because of the law of karma, now I'm going to face all these problems. In my next life, someone will kill me, someone will hurt me, someone will steal from me, and nobody's going to share that mistake, that fault with me. Then he goes back to Narada and he's crying. He's scared, and he's saying, uh-oh, I've made a big mistake. Killing all these people and hurting these innocent people, I've made a big mistake. Oh, Narada Maharshi, please instruct me. Please tell me, what should I do? And Narada says, don't worry. God will forgive you. He loves everybody. You're his child. Rama will forgive you. You should start chanting the names of Rama, 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 Rama. Then Ratnakara is trying to say Rama, but he's not able to say Mama. He keeps saying Mama. He's not able to say Rama. Then Narada says, you have so many mistakes. You've done so many sins that you're not able to say Rama. To be able to say Rama, you need a certain level of purity. So then Narada says, chant Mara, Mara, Mara. Okay. So then Ratnakara says, okay, I'll chant Mara, Mara. Narada says, say it quickly. Say Mara, 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 Mara quickly. So if I say Mara, 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 do you hear it? I'm saying Rama, 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 Rama. Mara, 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 Rama, Rama. Mara, Mara becomes Rama, Rama, Rama. So slowly like that, Ratnakara is able to clean his sins, wash away his mind by chanting the names of Lord Rama. Rama's names are slowly cleaning the heart of Ratnakara. The Bhagavatam says, Pravishtaha Karnarandhrena Swanan Bhava Saroruham Dhunoti. Dhunoti Shamalam Krishna Salilasya Yathasharat. So what this verse means is the names of Rama, the names of the Ramayana, story of the Ramayana, the story of the Bhagavatam goes into the ears. Pravishtaha Karnarandrena. It goes into the holes of our ears. Pravishtaha Karnarandrena Swanan Bhavasaroruham. It goes into our heart. Dhunoti cleans our heart. Salilasya Yathasharat. And our heart becomes super clean. You know, when you wash a dish, it's so messy. Then you wash it, you scrub it with soap and water, it becomes clean. Just like that, our mind becomes clean when we are start chanting the names of Lord Rama. So this Ratnakara, this thief, this murderer starts chanting Ma Rama 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 Rama. And he's chanting so intensely and he's so focused on chanting the names of Lord Rama that many years pass. Years pass, and he doesn't even know. He's just chanting Rama, Rama, Rama. And all of a sudden, these ants are climbing all over him. Have you seen an ant hill before? On the ground, you've seen ant hills when you play outside? So ants started to make hills all over him. Ant hills were being made all over his body. You see this? These are all ant hills. Okay? Ant hills in Sanskrit are called Valmika. Valmika. So Valmika means ant hill. So Ratnakara now becomes Valmiki, the one who has anthills all over him, because he's so focused, so engrossed, so dedicated on chanting the names of Lord Rama. So Ratnakara becomes Valmiki Maharshi. He becomes a Brahmarshi. He becomes the greatest Rishi. He becomes Valmiki Maharshi. Okay, so like I said before, Pravishtaha Karnarandhrena Swanan Bhavasaroruham Dhunoti Shamalam Krishna Salilasya Yathasharat. You have to clean the heart, just like you wash dishes. You have to clean it by chanting the names of Lord Rama. If we chant the names of Lord Rama, it will slowly take away those bad thoughts in our mind, the anger, the frustration, the jealousy. You know, jealousy, it's like, oh, he has that toy. I want that toy. And then you start fighting. That tendency, that thing I wanted, it's mine. That thought process goes away when you start chanting the names of Lord Rama. So Lord Rama's name is the greatest mantra, and it will clean your mind of every single speck of dirt. So then this is Valmiki now. Bratnakara, the hunter, has become Valmiki, the saint. And then Narada Maharshi comes back. Narada says, good job. You've done so well. I told you the name of Rama, and with so much dedication, you single-mindedly focused and chanted the names of Lord Rama. I'm very proud of you. Now, I'm simplifying the story a bit just to proceed, just to make it simple. But then there's a conversation that happens between Valmiki and Narada Maharshi. Valmiki says, I have a question for you, O Narada Maharshi. I want to know who's the best person in the whole wide world. Who is the best person in the whole wide world? Who is the nicest, the smartest, the bravest, the most powerful? I want to know who is that person. So he says, Konvasmin sampratam loke gunavan kascha viryavan dharmagnyascha kritagnyascha satyavakyo dridavratah charitrena chako yuktah sarvabhuteshu kohitah vidvan ka samardhascha kascheka priyadarshanaha atmavan ko jitakrodo द्युतिमान् को अनसूयकः कस्य भिप्यति देवाश्च जातरोषस्य संयुगे. Who is that person who has 16 transcendental qualities that make him so special? And then Narada says, it is Rama. That person you were chanting about, he is that special person. He has 16 divine special things about him that we should all learn and implement in our life. That is the story of Rama. And I want you to write that book. Valmiki, you have to write a book now. You have to be the author of this book called the Valmiki Ramayana. And Valmiki says, okay, I'll do it. So now let's talk about those qualities. What are those qualities of Rama that make him so special? So we're going to go over those characteristics. The first one is Gunavan. Rama is a very kind person. He forgives people. If you make a mistake, Rama will say, it's okay. Don't repeat it again. It's okay. I forgive you. So, I'm going to give certain quick stories from the sections of the Ramayana that connect to a specific quality that he has, but we'll go through everything in more detail as we proceed with the story. So Gunavan, there was a time when Kaikeyi is one of the mothers of Lord Rama, okay? She's a queen. Now Rama has a stepbrother who is the son of Kaikeyi. And Kaikeyi says, I want my son Bharata to become the king. And I want Rama to get out of here. I want him to go to the forest for 14 years. So Rama could have said, you're so mean, I hate you. But Rama didn't say that. He said Namaskaram to Kaikeyi, his mother, and he said, I accept your order. I understand that you want me to go to the forest. Okay. So Rama was very kind. But then afterwards, Kaikeyi felt so bad. She felt so guilty. She said, oh my God, I sent Rama to the forest. I'm such a mean person. And she started crying and she went to Rama and she said, Rama, I'm so sorry. And Rama said, it's okay. I forgive you. It's fine. This is why Hanuman later in the Ramayana says, Ramo, Kshama gunamuna prithvi samudu. Kshamasya prithvi samaha. Rama is as patient, as forgiving as a mother, specifically Mother Earth. Mother Earth is everyone's mother. Mother is very patient. She doesn't hate you, right? So Kshamasya prithvi samaha. Rama is as patient as the earth. Okay, I see I have a question. Is it all right if we ask the questions at the end? Is that okay?
Okay.
Thank you so much. The next one, just keep a note, just write down, just keep a mental note of what your question is, and then we'll talk about it at the end. The next one is Viryavan. Rama is very brave. Okay. Now, one thing I want to say is being brave doesn't mean you don't get scared. Even Rama got scared. Rama, when he found out that Sita got kidnapped, when Ravana stole Mother Sita, Rama got so scared. He started crying. He fell down on his knees and he says, Sita, where are you? And he got so scared. But then he got up and he said, you know what? I'm going to find Mother Sita. Sita Devi is my wife and it is my duty to take care of her. So Rama knows what's the right thing to do. He's the knower of the duty, knower of the right thing to do. That's called dharmagnyascha. So Rama is viryavan. Gunavan kascha viryavan dharmagnyascha. He knows what's the right thing to do. Along with that, one very special thing about Rama is he's kritagnyascha. He is very thankful. If anybody helps him, he says, "Thank you so much. I really appreciate what you did for me." So when the bridge was being built between India and Lanka to find Mother Sita, to go cross the ocean to get to Mother Sita, all the vanaras, right, the monkeys, they were taking big stones and they were throwing it into the ocean to make the bridge. But there was a small squirrel, tiny squirrel, that would put some sand, and sprinkled some sand into on the bridge to help connect the rocks. Now squirrels have tiny, tiny hands. They can only put so much on the bridge. Rama didn't say, "Oh, you're so tiny. You didn't really help me." No, Rama said, "I thank you so much. You really helped me. I really appreciate you putting the sand on the bridge. That was really kind of you." So Rama thanked even the squirrels for helping him. Rama also thanks Hanuman. So when Hanuman flew over the ocean to find Mother Sita, he finds Mother Sita. Rama is he's been so scared and worried. Where is Sita? See, they don't have a GPS. They don't have WhatsApp. They don't have text. They don't have a phone. They don't know where Sita is. Rama is so anxious and scared. But then Hanuman flew all the way over the ocean. He found Mother Sita and he came back. And then he told Rama, "I have found Mother Sita. Sita is found. Sita is found," is what he says. Rama gives him a big hug and he says, "Thank you so much, Hanuman. You have helped me so much. You are like my brother. Nobody has helped me as much as you have. Thank you so much, Hanuman." So Rama is kritagnyascha. He says thank you to everyone, no matter how small they help him or how big they help him. Rama is thankful. And we should learn from that. If somebody helps us, we should say thank you. Even if it's a small help, we should say thank you. We should appreciate everyone for all the good things that they do for us. So when you tonight, go tell your parents thank you for everything that they're doing for you. Okay? All right. The next one is Satyavakyo. Rama always tells the truth and he sticks to his promises. Later in the Ramayana, we'll see that there's a person called Vibhishana, a Rakshasa, who comes to Rama and says, "Please protect me. Please." No, he says, "Please allow me to join you. I want to help you." Rama says, "I will make you the next king of Lanka. After Ravana, you are going to be the king." And that's exactly what happens. Rama sticks to his promise. He makes Vibhishana the next king of Lanka. To Satyavakyo. He tells the truth and he sticks to his promise. And then the last one I'm going to tell you for today is Dridhavrataha. He sticks to his promise. He sticks to his goals. So when Rama went to the forest, he's living in the forest. Living in the forest is not easy. Like, have you ever played outside for a long time and then it gets dark and you want to go inside, right? You want to go back home. But the thing is, Rama had to live outside in the forest for 14 years. Can you imagine when you're outside, the mosquitoes bite you, the bugs bite you, the spiders come crawling on you? That's just the bugs. Then they lived in the olden days. So in the forest, there were lions and tigers and bears that could come attack and eat you at any time. Then in those days, Rakshasas also lived in the forest and they used to eat people. They used to eat people. They were so scary, right? But so Bharata, the brother of Rama, comes and says, "Rama, please come back to the kingdom. You become king. I want you to become king." See, if Rama is king, he lives such a comfortable life. He doesn't have to worry about, "Oh no, there's a demon coming. Oh, their mosquito is biting me. Oh, I have to sleep on the ground. Oh, I don't have a pillow." He doesn't have to worry about all this. But Rama said, "No, I promise that I'm going to stay in the forest for 14 years. Even if it's challenging, even if it's difficult, I'm going to stay in the forest for 14 years." So he is Dridhavrataha. Okay, so those were 5 of the 16 special characteristics of Lord Rama. So I just try to, yeah, go ahead. You can ask your question.
For the first one,
Mhm.
when Kaike sent Rama to the forest, she really didn't want to at the first, but one of the servants, the old lady, told
Mhm.
her to. She told some stuff that to send Rama. You want your own child to be king, right? Your child will do nothing, right? So tells other stuff, and then Kaike gets angry, and then she remembers that she had 3 wishes in the battle, and then she used those 3 wishes on Rama.
Very good. Thank you so much for the summary, Avanish. You're absolutely right. So, Kaike, you're right. Initially, in the beginning, she was like, oh no, I don't want Rama to go to the forest. But then Manthara, the maid servant Manthara, poisons her mind. She puts bad thoughts into Kaikeyi's mind. And then Kaikeyi becomes, yeah, I want my own son Bharata to become the king. So then she speaks really harshly and she's mean to Rama and she says, I want you to go away. I want you to go to the forest. Right? Good job. Good job, Avanish. Thank you for that summary. All right. Now, the last thing I wanted to go ahead. Who's talking?
I have a cornet.
You have a what?
Cornet.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Can you say that one more time?
I have a comment.
Oh, comment. Yes, go ahead. What is your comment?
So Bharata actually just refused to be the king.
Exactly. Bharata said, no, my brother Rama should become king. So that shows what a kind person Bharata is. He knows dharma. Just like Rama is dharmagnyascha, similarly, Bharata is also dharmagnyascha. Very good. Thank you
Wait,
so much.
I also said Satyartha and Lakshmana.
Even Lakshmana, they're all dharmagnyastas. They're all very good people. They know the right thing to do. Very good. Good
I
job.
don't know, but Shatrughna is the youngest brother.
Yes, Shatrughna is the youngest brother. Absolutely. Absolutely. You're right. Good job. All right, now we're going into the last section of our story time for today. We're going to talk about a very, very special city by the name Ayodhya. This is
I
the
know
city
that.
of Ayodhya. Yeah, you know that?
Yeah, but Rama sadly just left Ayodhya.
Yes, you're right. Rama had to leave Ayodhya for 14 years. But this is the city of Lord Rama. This is a massive, beautiful, amazing kingdom. Okay? In fact, Valmiki.
Dasratha, he lives there.
Yes, you're right. Shh, secret, but we're going to come to that. We're going to come to that. Thank you, Avanish and Srihan. Um, so, yes. So this is the city of Ayodhya. This is the most wonderful capital in the whole wide world. It is described that it is such a wealthy place. All around, you could hear people playing the mridanga, playing the veena, dancing. People would dance with joy in Ayodhya since it was such a wonderful city. It was known as, even the houses of the people were very beautiful. There weren't like poor people and then rich people. Everyone was doing very well in Ayodhya because the kings of Ayodhya made sure that all their people were very happy. They were good kings. In fact, Ayodhya was also a very neat, clean city. In fact, it is described that, okay, so in Ayodhya, there's a river. That river's name is Sarayu. Okay? So, because it was so clean, because the kings were so pure, it is described that the water of the Sarayu River, the river water, is so tasty. Now, today we can't go to a river and drink the water because there's so many chemicals and pollution and so many bad things in the rivers. But in those days, the river was so pure and the water was so tasty. It is described by Valmiki that the water tasted as sweet as sugarcane juice. Ikshudanda rasodakam. Have
I
you all
have a
had
comment.
sugarcane?
I think if we ever seen that water,
Uh-huh.
we just want to jump in and never come.
Exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
want to
want
just jump in, right?
yeah, we would just want to make infinite water source of that.
Exactly, you're right. We'll just want to jump right in because it's such a beautiful river, right? Have you all had sugarcane juice before?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's so sweet, right? It's so tasty.
yeah.
So that's how the water of the Sarayu tasted. It was as sweet as sugarcane juice. That is the purity of the kings of Dasharatha. Excuse me, the kings of Ramayana. And the ruler of this city was a great king called Dasharatha. And we're going to talk about him next time. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Now I'm going to stop recording. Give me 1 second. All of you stay on, keep your cameras off. I'm just going to stop the recording 1 second.